As learning and progress continues at MSU, so does the enthusiasm for athletics. There is a contagious spirit here, a Spartan spirit, because the MSU campus is the home of the Spartans.
Well, I think you walk into it, you can feel the history, right? Obviously, we've done some renovations here. I've seen some great memories here. You think of different games, but you think of the teams that have played in this rink, the players that have played in this rink, the coaches that have coached. It's a really special spot.
Just talk to their coach, and they're in a precarious position.
The history of Jennison and Dem Hall were interesting because you would dress and put your equipment on in Jennison, and then you would walk across and you would get dressed and you had practice. It was more fun to watch the visiting team because they all had suits on and they also had a dress in Jennison, and you see these guys with full equipment carrying their skates and sticks with dress shoes on. Luckily, my first start of my junior year, I was able to play in the first games at Munn.
The home of Michigan State hockey is Munn Arena, the finest college-owned hockey facility in the country. Munn is the place to be on Friday and Saturday nights during the winter season. The rink has a seating capacity of 6,255, and it's sold out for every game.
What makes Munn different would be the low profile that it has. When I first came to school here back in 1978, I didn't know anything about hockey, but I saw this arena. It looked like a little spaceship had landed. But that does make it different than so many other buildings. It does make it feel a little more intimate because you don't have that super high ceiling. It's just a very different kind of building, and I kind of like it.
Gandini just fires a weak shot on goal. Michelli scores!
In the slot intended for Woodward. Woodward with a backhander scores! Oh, look at this!
When you walk in here and you see just the history of Spartan hockey, whether it's on the walls, in the locker room, you see this is a really special place with the history of it, and then really, when you dig down into it, the people that are involved.
Just the band. That's probably my favorite memory here, and that's the one thing I miss when I turned pro and I played in the National Hockey League. I skated out and I was wondering, where the hell's the band? The student section and the band going nuts when you score a goal or make a play.
Cheering when somebody gets a puck out on a penalty kill, blocking a shot, and just their understanding of the game, cheering at the real hockey moments.
Somebody had looped a rubber chicken that had a sign hanging on his neck saying Civ.
I started at Lake Superior, so I got a chance to play in here as a visiting team. It was intimidating. There wasn't an empty seat, and got a chance to play here. That was really special, and got to do it with my brother, and then now to come full circle here and see it filled up again has been awesome.
Big part of our youth hockey career was spent there. To be able to come there and play hockey with the Spartans and play in Munn as a college athlete, looking back on it, how it worked out, it was just kind of an amazing progression, and it's great they were able to make it into such a world-class facility now.
I was on the committee for raising the money for the renovation of Munn, and I asked my son Dan, what do the recruits think of this place? And they go, they're in awe.
There's no way you don't come in here now and say, this is a place I want to play, and that's what you have with these renovations, that they're outstanding.
My son AJ, who also played here, who's now with the Chicago Blackhawks, we came to look at the progress on the renovation, and he said, this is as nice as the Blackhawks facility. It just makes you realize how much improvement there's been in this rink, how the staff is so bonded and so experienced in how to bring a player to a level that he can exceed. It's a proving ground for that now.
Geary from the left goal! The Spartans winning!
I would like to see in the next 50 years several Big Ten championships, several NCAA championships, and with that, you'll see several All-Americans and several NHL first-round picks. It was really eye-opening when I came here, the kind of impact that collegiate sports has, and it gets taken one step further here at Munn Ice Arena. And I remember walking around and seeing grown adults, 40, 50 years old, wearing the green and white. I'm like, what are you guys doing? You guys went to school like 30, 40 years ago. Cut the cord already. And now, fast forward 30 years, I'm that same person. It just gets passed down from generation to generation to generation. I think that really is something special.
It's just a good feeling now. Anyone who comes to this facility can see the pride that Michigan State has and Michigan State hockey has in this program, and it'll only get better.
Yes! Circle goal for Michigan State!
If you're serious about combining top quality hockey with top quality education, you'd better think hard about North America's top college hockey program at Michigan State University.
When things are rolling, there is no better place to be than in Munn Ice Arena.